This is so weird. We're not like... I look weird. Why? I always look weird. But, I took a shower this morning. And then my friends literally fishtailed my hair for over an hour. Like, we were just sitting there, and because we were in the bathroom. And so many people, homeless, go in there, and I did not want to sit on the ground, so I sat there. I will get up. I sat there like this, and my feet were not faced. They were like that, because this was on the ground, and I was just sitting there holding, and I was like, okay, Taylor, I'm gonna need you to hold this side, and Shay, you're gonna need to hold this side, and Tia was just standing there like, okay. I've missed this so much. Being able to record, like, normally, not, like, freaking my school computer. Like, you have no idea. Anyways, this is my old phone. What did I do today? I got a new phone. Now, we're going to talk about that, because... Okay, so the reason I still have this around is because I still need to transfer everything. The thing is, there is no Wi-Fi on this, and it won't let me load the Wi-Fi. As into, I literally made a second hotspot, which is called Rio's Hotspot 2.0 on this phone. So I connect the hotspot to this phone so I can transfer stuff. AKA my YouTube channel accounts and stuff. I was able to log into my Instagram normally, able to log into my Snapchat normally. TikTok is still not transferred, but, like, all of my drafts on this phone are not going to go anywhere, and it's, like, nothing is going to get posted, and the thing about that, I had a draft from freaking that I started June of last year, and was going throughout my senior year. Where's that going to go? But desperately, I need a new phone. Because this doesn't have storage for shit. Aside from that, people are like, oh, it's just a downgrade. But my mom was like, oh yeah, we're going to transfer everything. If we transferred everything, just straight up, like normal transfer, I would have crashed my new phone. Why? Because my normal phone is 64. This phone is 64 gigabytes. This phone that I'm recording on is 23 gigabytes. But there is an SD card in it, and it only worked for this phone. Not this phone. That's 512 gigabytes. This phone was supposed to be freaking 32 gigabytes, and then I looked at my storage today, and it was 23. And already 6 gigabytes was filled up because of the storage, well, not storage, but, like, space of system and all of that. And I'm like, so I literally have 17 gigabytes to fill for my own personal business or whatever. Anyways, my mom was like, it won't like crash it because it'll be whatever 500 something gigabytes. And I'm like, Mom, you moving images and stuff to your SD card is a manually thing. You cannot just transfer and be like, no. I was like, well, I'm still right, but I don't know how I use my SD card. You need to show me. And I'm like, that means you're not right. Anyways, before I started this, the boy that I have, like, I friend-zoned twice, just asked to FaceTime, and I'm like, no. And it's like, to the amount of people that have told me to block him, it's like, I still want to be friends with him, but it's fucking hard to be friends with someone that's in love with you. Like, I'm trying to distance myself, and I'm not saying that, like, he's in love with me. I literally have screenshot proof and text message proof of him saying, I'm in love with you, but I don't feel the same way. I love you, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay. I even, like, I have a screenshot of him saying, I miss you, and I'm like, okay. Okay. Anyways. Bo, I actually look cute. Now, the rest, all of yesterday and today have been filled with friends, and I am so excited to come home from school tomorrow and sleep. Anyways, all of March is chaotic. The boy that wanted to FaceTime me and I friend zoned, he was like, just letting you know, I'm going to be doing something in 2 weeks, so, like, if I don't text back, this is why. And I was like, we all know I won't text a boy first. But anyways, they're like, I probably will be busy. And I was like, and then I was with friends, and then we're like, oh, we're all going to be in Los Angeles, 8 hours away from where I live. But, so, we're all gonna be in Los Angeles separate times, though, but it's still gonna be at the end of March. As to Taylor and Tia, we're not gonna be in Los Angeles, they're still gonna be here. But Grisha, Shay, and I are gonna be in Los Angeles, because, so we're leaving for Los Angeles because Shay won her mock trial thing, and they're going to state, and my mom and I am going with. We're leaving the 21st of March. I have a field trip the 19th, and I'm also doing a drama final the Monday and the Wednesday. So that whole entire week has come back packed. That's the week after next week. Well, that's the week after this week. This week, it already started on Friday. Juniors are testing. I'm gonna say my rant on this. Juniors are testing, which screws up sophomores and seniors' schedule. Mainly seniors, because most sophomores don't have, like, a free period at all, because they don't get that option. So I don't have a 7th period, but I have a 6th period. Normal schedule, I understand it's just a few minutes off, but it literally destroys everything. Normal schedule for normal days is Monday and Friday, I get off at 2:36. Tuesday and Thursday, I get off at 2:14. And Wednesdays, I got off at 2:53. Yeah, Wednesdays used to be my favorite day because I would late start. I wouldn't start school until 9:30. And I would get off, like, earlier than all of these other days. Yeah, it's my longest day. I deeply hate Wednesdays. Anyways, Thursday's my hardest day. Before lunch, because I have 2 hard classes, which is sci-fi and then government, and then after lunch, and then study skills is my first period, just to give a shit. And then after lunch is Link Crew, which is a free period. But this whole entire week, it started Friday. We got out 20 minutes later. All of 6th period, I was like, I just want to go home. Monday, I got off normal time because it's normal schedule. But Tuesday and Thursday, I got off at 2:19. Wednesday, I get off at 3. And Friday, I get off at 2:54. All my classes are 30 minutes. But then testing schedule is 2 hours. And I see the same teacher for 3 hours every single day. The teacher that I hate. It's living hell. Anyways. 2 hours of doing literally nothing, and then I have to read, and I can't read for the life of me. I honestly don't know what to do with, like, filming anymore, it's been so long, it's where I just take TikToks, post, or, like, other videos and just post, and it's like, I haven't manually filmed without screen recording. I'm sorry. But, I visited my brother today, and I cried. We talked realness, practically. What I mean by visit my brother, we have to set up appointments and all of that. I have to have my ID. Y'all are trying to come at me. He's in jail. The last time I saw him was January 4th. First time I saw him since he got arrested. He got arrested at the beginning of, it was December 3rd, I think. I talked with him. Yeah, anyways, it was my visit, and then he asked to talk to Mom, and it was back and forth. And so I cried once he asked to talk to Mom. It's understandable. He only gets one visit a week, and it's understand, but it's like, okay, because I only had 10 minutes to talk to him. Anyways, we weren't allowed phones in the jail either. But, realness, sophomores and seniors get assemblies. It's usually different assemblies, but on Friday we had the same assembly, but the only thing that was, like, not the same was that the guest speaker was, like, saying multiple times, said that, I didn't tell the sophomores this, but I'm gonna tell you guys this, because you guys are more mature and so many other things, and I'm like, there was not a trigger warning either. I don't know if I want to say this. It might just get taken down because of it, so we're just trying to keep it low, but I physically can't. So, my drama teacher and drama and sci-fi are the same person. She knows the whole entire situation with my brother, because she made us watch American History X, and I did not want my mom to sign the paper, so she continued screaming at me until I got the paper signed. She was like, remind your mom to sign the paper, and I'm like, my mom doesn't want to sign the paper. Because do your research on American History X, and it's a racist, there's a whole bunch of things, but my mom signed it and was like, if Rio wants to step out, she needs to step out. I tried stepping out and I got screamed at, so I mainly just skipped most of the movie. Anyways, I did know. Okay, so the guest speaker, when I told my mom the situation, she was like, why the fuck was that? Why was he a guest speaker at your school? And I'm like, that's what I would like to know. Because when he was younger, something happened when he was 5, and he watched his mom die in front of him, get shot twice, fall in a pool of her own blood. One of her mom's friends, and then he got shot twice, and one in his hand and one in his ribcage. The person that did all of that got no jail time. While in American History X, a white person shot 2 black guys and killed them, got 2 to 3 years in prison time. Went straight to prison. While my brother, on the other hand, killed literally no one. I found out the whole entire, backstory on what happened today. I need to sneeze. Anyways. Got literally no one. Killed literally no one. Doing the amount of jail time he's doing. I don't know when he's gonna get sent. And he's doing 2 to 3 years in prison time. So, after the assembly, Miss Bruce, which is her name, my teacher's name, said, would anyone like to share on, what they liked and what they learned about the whole entire thing? She picked someone and then literally went down the line and was like, Rio, your turn! And I was like, well, it just made me understand how I don't understand the fact on, the crime you commit and the consequences or whatever, the penalty you get, whatever you say. And experiences. And she was like, so you don't think murder and theft is a crime? And I'm like, well, I do, just different experiences for everyone. And she was like, explain that. And I'm like, okay, you take this situation as until today's situation, where killed 2 people, shot a kid, and got no jail time, where you take American History X, a white person shot and killed 2 black guys, and got 2 to 3 years prison time, and then you take my situation. She's like, explain your situation. I was like, I'm not comfortable explaining my situation, but if it involves my family, I'm not comfortable explaining my situation to class. And she was like, explain your situation. I was like, I'll talk about it later to you. But she knows my situation, because I was forced to tell her during American History X for her to either let me go outside and step out, or I stay. And I was forced to stay in the class. She's like, that's not irrelevant, that's irrelevant, that's not important. I was like, actually, it is important. It's what I'm currently going through, and I don't want to sit here watching this movie. Let alone, my mom did say on the paper, if Rio needs to step out, let her step out. because it was like, we were going through so much. Like, my brother's trial, and my mom found all of this out Thursday, and then that Friday, my counselor called her and needed to talk about something, and she was going to report. It was a whole thing, and that thing is over with. I have a scar, by the way. So it was like, what? Yeah. But excuse me. I explained so many things to my brother. My brother's proud of me for not being in a relationship for 8 months. 2023 was a mess. I had 2 relationships in the span of 2 months. Less than 2 months, actually. 2 relationships in the time span of 4 months. Less than 4 months. March 23rd to July 19th. Which, roles were switched. I'm the first one, he asked me out, and then I broke up with him, and the second one, I practically shared my feelings with him. It wasn't official until after my birthday, and then he broke up with me January 19th, and then got with a girl the next day, but, like, he didn't tell me until I got told that he moved on and had a girlfriend, and a whole bunch of BS. But everyone thinks that he was dating that girl while we were together, because a lot of details got unfolded, and I didn't get told manually until 3 months later, where he ranted to me about his girlfriend. Yeah. Anyways, I think this is a long enough thing. But I need to figure out how to transfer my wall screen and my things. This is actually him, my ex. I'm not transferring this to my screensaver. I'm gonna put my youth group as my screensaver because, well, that's more important. That's my youth group and everyone I care about. I love them. My whole entire youth group is on here. There's me as a baby. My friend group, Arrow, Steven, EC. There's my mom. There's my aunt, my sisters. There's my more of my youth group. There's my, I'm a leader for a kids' church, and there's a couple leaders in that photo. There's Anthony, he's a friend, and Shay. There's Eleanor, and Eleanor's just standing in the middle, and Shay and I are kissing on both sides. There's Kat, which is my old babysitter. Like, she used to babysit us when we were tiny. She was even babysitting us. She was babysitting my older sister because of things. There's, Tyler, which we were in elementary school, and he was at the end of his middle school when we met him, and he was like an older brother to us. And so now we meet every year, Mayfair, and we take a picture together. There's 2022 and 2023, a whole year later. There's Eleanor. There's Link Crew. I'm getting an award. There's Maggie. There's my grandpa and my grandma, which are both passed. There's Emma. There's a teddy bear. I need to remove that, but I still love that teddy bear. It's under my penguin. Gracia and Chelsea, which I love them both. Maggie, I don't know if I mentioned that. Mamma Mia when I was in Mamma Mia cast. Sammy, my drama group of last year. Eros. My quote-unquote family from youth group, which is Jordan, which is our mother, and Brian, which is our father, and they got engaged in October. No, they didn't get engaged in October. They got engaged at the freaking Christmas party. I love them. And then they're getting married in June, right after our graduation, and they're going to our graduation. But they'll be back in time for camp. Our last camp. And then Shay. That's all in this photo. And then my youth group is all in the middle. I can go off namings, but I don't know half these people. I can't remember half the little children's names. So there's literally no point But, I turned 18 in less than 3 months. I'm so excited. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna FaceTime that boy. See what he wants. 20 minutes later. Okay, bye.